let's just make sure that everything is working properly here. As per usual, I am never fully set up. But we'll work on it here. Just make sure we're working. Yeah, it seems like we're working. All right. Just give me one more second here. All right, and we are all set. Hello, hello. So we're just gonna ready up as Vecna right now, because we're probably gonna be in queue for like 20 minutes. We'll probably play a few games as him, but right now, like I've been playing a lot of them on the PTB. Last night I ended up playing quite a bit of them off stream. I personally think that he can be very powerful against coordinated like teams. You're not gonna be doing a lot against him. So I think like, the best thing to do is like he needs some buffs, but I think the best builds for him are going to be ones that give you undetectable and, you know, information as well. So for example, if we look at his power, you get these special items from chests. You get you know, all of the special magical items there. Every single time a survivor gets one of these items, when you use an ability, depending on which one they have, they can see you, and they can equip 2 of them. So they can see your aura plus the aura of the ability you're using. How's it going, Uga? So in a coordinated Swift, you're going to have all 4 of the survivors have 2 of each of like which ones they can see, meaning that you're going to be seen at all points of the match by, you know, some of the survivors, by half of the survivors, and they'll be able to see your, you know, abilities go out as well. So in a coordinated team, he is very, very hard to play. Like going up against a coordinated team, he's very difficult to play, and I think that's what makes him weak. But luckily, if you have, you know, undetectable stuff, or even, for example, oblivious things, like for this, for example, they won't be able to see your aura, which is really, really nice. So I think that this is probably one of the strongest builds you can use on him. Languid touch you could probably replace with something else. It's just a very good counter to like Dead Hard and stuff. But I think furtive is very powerful. Because it gives you undetectable and 5% haste when you hook your obsession, meaning that no one is going to see your aura once you use an ability. And then on top of that, you'll be able to sneak up on people. It'll be very easy to get hits with your skeleton ghosts, and it's actually just very powerful in general to have undetectable. Now, this one is a perk that a lot of people are probably going to underestimate. Survivors within 8 meters of a dropped item have their auras revealed, and whenever you finish like depleting an item, you drop your item as well, and you get to see the aura of dropped items. And if a survivor picks up an item, they suffer from oblivious for 30 seconds. So survivors with like, you know, items, they're gonna finish their item, they're gonna drop their item, and then they're gonna pick up their item because they don't want their aura revealed, right? Now, what's good about this is the fact that if you roll low on a chest, with Vecna specifically, if you roll low on a chest, you get an item that's like half depleted already. So people are going to pick those items up and put them on the ground so that the chest can reset. Because if they don't pick it up, then the item's just forever in the chest and they won't be able to get items. So Weave Attunement, I think, is a must-have perk on Vecna. Imagine if he had a gun. If he had a gun, like, you just, you know, instead of, you know, Flight of the Damned, it's just, you know, Flight of the Bullet. He pulls out a fucking gun. Pow! But I think Weave Attunement is honestly, like, a must-have perk on him. And then for Gearhead, Gearhead is amazing. Because with your orb, your big sphere, you're just going to send that out on cooldown. It doesn't matter if you're in chase with someone else. You're going to send it out on cooldown, and you're going to send it to generators that have, like, you see auras of survivors. Why are you going to do that? Because once they get hit by the sphere, their magical abilities are nullified. They cannot see your aura. They will not get any, effects from them for, I believe it's like a minute or 30 seconds. I don't know exactly. I didn't pay attention, and it doesn't say it in its power here. But the good news is that once you disable their magical abilities, they're not going to be able to see you. So not only are you going to have undetectable every once in a while, you're going to have oblivious on survivors if they pick up items, but you're also going to disable their magical abilities, and you're just going to be constantly, gaining information. Now, Languid Touch, I honestly think that I want to replace with Friends, if I'm going to be honest, because it'll make obsessions exposed. It'll show you their location. And if you hook your obsession, then you just have free information because it'll scream. I think that Furtive Friends, Weaved Attunement, Gearhead is probably his best build. And you know what? I've played a lot with Languid Touch. I'm going to try out Friends. I'm going to try that out. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Flight of the Pallets, true. Honestly, I've been playing a lot more, and I think that a lot of my takes were a little bit incorrect. Like, Mage Hand, I ended up finding to be a lot more useful using it to pick up the pallet. But that being said, if you pick up a pallet as a survivor drops it, you don't get slowed as much as if you were to just block the pallet, which means that you can get the hit before they make it back to it. But the downside is the pallet is still up and still able to be used. So Mage Hand has some use case. It's just not very good. Flight of the Damned, still terrible. You can duck under it for free. It's kind of annoying. But it's a good zoning tool, I guess. Kind of. Not really, but somewhat. And then Dispelling Sphere is something you're just going to cast off cooldown. It's good until survivors can see it. And then once survivors can see it and call it out, it's bad. And then Flight's just really good. Flight's just very solid. Hey, how's it going, Soul? How you doing today? We're going to be testing out this build. I actually think that this is going to be his strongest build, and I am going to be using this during the anniversary. This is going to be my build. Not going to lie, I'm more hyped for the pigskin than Vecna. I'm very hyped for Vecna. Vecna, to me, is, a perfectly designed killer. They just need to change some numbers around, because he is very sluggish. He is very, weak in the sense that, your abilities are on such a long cooldown. You're slowed down after using every single one of them. It's just, it's not great overall, in my opinion. But his power is perfect, otherwise, thematically. It's just great. I love it. He's very fun. Very, very fun. Whether he's powerful or not is a different story, but yeah, we're going to be getting into our first game here. Wish they used his Eve of Ruin design. I actually don't play a lot of D&D or know much about it. But I don't know what his Eve of Ruin design looks like either. It might have been better. This design is cool and all, but, honestly, I'm not going to lie, it's a little too purple. I like purple, but it's just too purple, man. Love the pigskin coming up. The pigskin's really nice. I'm actually, I think I might get it. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. Because I do have, the Rift skin. But, I don't know. Maybe. Might end up doing that. But as for Vecna, I'm very excited for Vecna to come around. And as I said yesterday, during Anniversary, we're going to go from 0 to 100 in 10 days. And we're going to do that during Anniversary. So once he comes out, I'm not going to spend any blood points on him, but I am going to play a lot of him. Alright, you're going to scream. Someone already has the hand. And this is why hand is useful, because you can just do that. If you're at the pallet, you can just do that. But other than that, hand is not very good. Good. Alright. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna... He releases the 4th? Yeah, he releases the 4th. The anniversary should be the 11th. Wait, the 11th? Or the 13th? I don't know. It should be 9 days after. I'm not sure, though. They might have changed it. Let's send this orb over to the hook. Okay, well, kind of a bad idea. It's fine. We'll come up this way. He's gonna... I can actually do some crazy stuff here. We're gonna use Mage Hand there. Because he's gonna... No, he's not gonna drop it. Okay, we don't need Mage Hand. Also, he doesn't get slowed down by trying to choose a spell, and he apparently loses collision. Okay, he's gonna go down here. You'll be here for that? I appreciate that a lot. Could you use hand to hold a pallet while a down survivor is under the pallet to deny the save? I don't think so, because you're on a very large cooldown. Not there. I think that should be good. Nice. Good on you. I don't really want to play around Shack. Shack is kind of hard to deal with. Mage Hand's the only thing that I have available at the moment. That's fine, I guess. Got slowed, so we do that. DS. Okay, interesting. Offset it just a little bit. Oh, nice dead hard. Very strong. We're just wasting a lot of time. By going after him. I'd probably lose this match. Again, drop. Disable her powers. Disable two people's. It's pretty nice. Illusion. Dude, that's so sad. Nice. Oh. Mess of the wordings. Skeletons could be good at endgame to deny hook saves. Yeah, they can be. They also hit multiple survivors, too. Just have a lot of progress on pretty much everything, and I don't have spells available right now. We'll have our guys up here. Yep, ducks under it. Yeah, that didn't really do much. That was just me being bad there. Does he make it to this pallet? Yeah, he does. I don't have spells, dude. Very well played. I can see him because of his charm, funnily enough, but I don't have spells available for me, man. That's cringe. And that's where the zoning tool of that comes in, which is very nice. Getting this hook will be good for us. We know that I can tunnel him out later, if need be. Do that. Should be an M1. Break Shack. You're dead. Cool. Let's put her in the basement. It's not gonna be like super amazing for us, but it's not terrible either. I just need to use flight here as soon as I can. Nice. I just full missed. That's fine. Good dead hard. I forgot that he had it. Yeah, Languid Void is probably, or Languid Touch is still probably better. I should have sent it off into the other direction, but I need to get him because he's my obsession. Well played. Doesn't have anything here. There's no window on this side, so he just goes down. Yeah, and like I said, there's gonna be people just dropping stuff all over the ground. Oh wait, there's a hook over here. Because of the chests, they just give you garbage. That being said, I am in a very, very bad losing scenario here. Nice, I hit her. That's really good. They're gonna finish that gen. She goes down though. God damn it, dude. Oh, she was exposed. Would you look at that? Very nice. Yeah, I've been getting used to Languid Touch, and Languid Touch just allows you so much. Ducks. Big M1. No use in having flight up. There we go. And that is a 4K, everybody. I literally have only hooked him one time. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to use his hand in order to get a pallet save, because I think it's just too much time. I think it's just too much time. Good job, man. Found any builds you like? I'm actually really enjoying this one. I just replaced Friends, or I just replaced Languid with Friends. I think this build is actually really, really strong on him. Yo, time back with the daily streams now? No, not daily streams. I just want to play more Vecna because I want to, like, theory craft builds for him. Like, right now, this is probably the build I'm going to stick with. Because I think that, you know, having Undetectable and Oblivious on your, you know, base area while also exhausting survivors who are, you know, in chase with you. You're denying, like, Dead Hard and such just for free. And then getting free information from Gearhead, too. Like, it's very good. Like, this build here. I very much like Gearhead as a perk, but I always thought to myself that Gearhead is just not good. There are better options than Gearhead in every scenario with every killer it's good on. Vecna, I think it's like the exact opposite. I think that Gearhead is the best perk on him, solely because he really doesn't have the means to get over to the gen, like, quickly. If he has, like, a bunch of cooldowns. So you can just start sending spheres in that direction. Because if you send spheres in those directions, you're disabling their aura reading on you. The perks on Serve are funny. Yeah, I agree. I fully agree. The Survivor perks are really nice. But Gearhead on him, I think, is probably like a must-have pick. Because it just gives you something to do with his sphere. Because his sphere is good early game, but the second that people can start seeing where it is, it's bad. So now you can just use it on cooldown, even in chase, to send it in directions where you see people with Gearhead. Languid Touch is probably going to be better than Friends, if I'm going to be real. Because Languid Touch, like, it just allows you to, you know, get easier chases. Because people aren't going to be using exhaustion perks. What does Gearhead do? Gearhead, after you hit a survivor, it activates for 30 seconds. And then it's whenever survivors perform a good skill check on a generator, their aura is revealed for 8 seconds. It's very, very powerful. It's a good aura reading perk. It's just not good on good killers because, like, they have better, you know, perks that they can use over Gearhead. Languid Touch is what people are saying is the best perk out of Vecna's new perks. Because Languid Touch is whenever a survivor scares a crow within 36 meters of you, they're exhausted for 10 seconds. And then it has a 20-second cooldown. So you can exhaust one survivor every 20 seconds if they're within 36 meters of you. Which is good not only for info, because if they scare a crow, you'll get, you know, you won't get notified, but, like, your cooldown will start. And you can be like, oh, there's a survivor hiding nearby. Where's a crow? That just got scared off. And then on top of that, if you're in chase with someone, boom, they can't use Dead Hard. Wouldn't Barbecue be good also? Good evening. Hello, how's it going, Bebop? I personally think that Barbecue is, like, not super amazing on him because it's like every time you get a hook, and hooks aren't necessarily, like, a guaranteed, you know, outcome. Like, if you're using Gearhead, you're going to get a hit eventually, and it's just more useful than Barbecue because you're going to see their aura for 8 seconds every time they hit a good skill check, so there's more info coming out of that. Whereas Barbecue, it's like, you know, every time you get a hook, you see their aura for 4 seconds. It's not bad by any means, but it's not enough information, in my opinion, for this killer. He has one movement ability that's not, like, a super amazing movement ability. It's, like, middle of the pack. So having Gearhead is probably better than Barbecue, and I wouldn't replace any of these other perks for Barbecue either, because Languid Touch just gives you better chases with your M1, because, let's be real, you're mostly an M1 killer that has good zoning, like, not even good, like, whatever zoning with his Flight of the Damned. And then, you know, with your M1s, you know, you're going to not be dealing with Dead Hard, which is the primary reason why you're using that. Then I'm using Furtive as well. Fun fact, if with his magical items, if you have a magical item that does a certain thing for a certain ability, it always reveals Vecna's aura too. So if I had the Mage Hand one, it would reveal his aura along with the blocked palette and give you, you know, haste, because that's what that one does. Then if you have Night Watch, it shows you the aura of Flight of the Damned and the aura of Vecna. If I have the Archivist, I can see the Dispelling Sphere and see the aura of Vecna for a few seconds. If I have the Sky Guard, I can see Vecna's aura while he's using Fly. Like, every single one of his special items shows his aura. So if you have, like, a very well-coordinated Swift, showing his aura all the time for every skill use is very detrimental. So that's why I think that Furtive is really good, because you become undetectable after hooking your obsession for 18 seconds, meaning you can use your abilities without, like, much fear of being seen. If they have the orb one, that kind of sucks, because, like, the orb, you're going to be using orb off cooldown to just send it to generators affected by your Gearhead perk. If you see someone at a gearheaded gen, you send that orb there every single time. It doesn't matter. It's because it will maybe potentially hit them if they don't have the orb seeing one. And if that's the case, then they won't be able to see you because their magical items will be disabled. Hey, how's it going, Eldred? Did you see the bug fix that made it so you can't activate Bamboozle while using a killer power like Wesker's Dash and Chucky's Scamper? I did not see that, but I thought it was a feature, which kind of sucks, because that means that it's not nearly as good on those killers anymore. Now, here's the interesting... I want to talk about this one. A lot of people are probably going to shit on this perk. I think Weave Attunement is a must-pick on Vecna specifically, because it has a few different things with it. When an item becomes depleted for the first time, you drop the item always. And you always see the aura of dropped items as the killer you're playing as with this here. Which means that the survivor, once they finish using their toolbox or their medkit, they drop their item and... and you will see their aura for like half a second because they're going to pick it up immediately. But the big thing about it is the fact that they become oblivious if they pick up an item for 30 seconds. Vecna, with his chests, if you open up a chest and get a bad roll, you're going to get an item that is half depleted. The thing about that is if you don't pick up the item, the chest will not reset the item that's inside. It will stay that item. Meaning people are going to pick up these items and put them on the ground because they want the chest to reset for better pieces of gear. Meaning there's going to be a bunch of useless items on the ground. They're going to get, like, you know, oblivious if they try to pick up items. And on top of that, you're just going to have more items around the map. You're going to have aura pretty much all the time everywhere. I think it's very, very useful. You're going to have it a lot near chests as well. Also, you can use Scamper normally because the devs forgot to remove Scamper. You can still Scamper windows, apparently, from what I saw on the PTB. You can't Scamper pallets. Pallets you will just break. If they kept scampering with windows, I think I'm cool with that because, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We're on Rotten Fields here. I'm going to send this orb off to that gen. I'm going to try to double this up. And now we have Flight of the Damned up. Yep, we see someone here. I'm going to drop Flight of the Damned right there. Did not do shit. It's me and M1. Nice one. Alright. You have a toolbox or something. That was a very quick thing. Nice. Break. This is where we use flight. Nice. He is my obsession too, so I do really want to get him. Shame. And that's where Mage Hand is good. Mage Hand can be good just for picking up pallets, but it's like a, you know, double-edged sword because you bring the pallet back up. So if you don't have Mage Hand readily available for it, then it's pretty bad. They're gonna get the unhook there. Good news is we have Seer off cooldown. We're gonna send Seer over there. And then I should have flight off cooldown in a second, so we're gonna flight. Nice, good shit. Alright. This is the guy that I have not hooked, which is great. Alright, GG's. W loop, not gonna lie, yeah. I think this one, for example, I think that might have a key or a med kit in it, and the survivor just didn't pick it up, or, you know, something like that. We're gonna send Sphere off in that direction, and then I'll have Fly up here in a second. Cancel it early. Let's go to Mage Hand just in case. The cool thing about Mage Hand, too, is that you get to see the aura of pallets that you're running to. It's very, very nice. Mage Hand needs to have speed reduction removed. I think it needs to have speed reduction removed if you're blocking the pallet. I think if you keep it with, you know, picking up the pallet, then that's fine. I have nothing, like, useful right now. Nice. I should be able to actually hit that. Damn, that's unlucky. Around this way? Yep. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna send this guy out to that gen there. We're not gonna use flight. Flight's very useful in a lot of scenarios. Pallet's on the other side, so we're chill here. And as you see there, there's an item on the ground. He picked it up, so he's oblivious. He won't be able to see us. Very nice. Get an M1. And here's where I'm going to use flight. They tried to come back, I guess. Haven't got to play Vecna yet, but I know I'm going to P100 him. I'm going for P100 during Anniversary. I'm going to do it in the first 10 days. Very excited to do so. Nice, dude. That's a double hit. Well, actually, we're just going to pick up. Never really the closest hook, dude. That's sad. There's a lot of bugs that they need to fix with him, though. I do have to say. Like, if you look down or up with him, it is automatically, you know, a blind. If someone's trying to blind you, you can't dodge a blind except for turning around completely. 10 days, get him to P100 is insane. Yup. That's the plan. He fucking got in a mimic, bro. Oh my god. He also got injured by it too. That's really sad. There's my obsession. We'll use flight here. That guy has the artifact too, so I could worry him. He got stuck in a mimic. Oh my god, he's over here, isn't he? Send this over there. We saw a crow. I don't think he's over here anymore. I lied. Yep. He ran. You're not the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Hello. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. Oh, it didn't actually hit him. Sag. Alright, let's get this Mori. 200 billion Vecna at the same time, or just Vecna? Just Vecna. As of right now, that is the plan. I do have other plans that I, you know, would like to do for Anniversary, but I don't know if it's going to be possible or not. I'm definitely going to try, but I will announce that when I am confident, you know? Because right now, I can definitely say that I am not. He looks like such a satisfying killer to play. He really is. He really, really is. He's a lot of fun. I just don't think he's very strong. Like, he is definitely on the weaker side right now. There is a person over here. Thank you for showing your face. Thanos Crystal Mori, indeed. Hello. That's probably a pebble at the gate, right? Most definitely at the gate, I think. We found Hatch. I think I'm gonna wait for my fly ability to come back. Like, look at the cooldowns too, because like this is like a 45-second cooldown, probably longer, maybe a full minute even. After the Borgo rework, I think it's my favorite map in the game. It's good for every type of killer. She's nearby. She's scared of Crow. GG's. Languid Void is also good for doing that. Or Languid Touch. I keep saying Void. Languid Touch is also good for just general info. Like I said, I was literally going to wait for Flight to come back so that I have some decent, like, maneuverability. Yeah, I don't think that Borgo is, like, such a good map, in all honesty. Like, I think that the new Borgo map is absolutely terrible. It's probably the worst designed map in the game. It's a very, very, good map thematically, like, and aesthetically. It's just not good gameplay, in my opinion. Based on this gameplay, we should buff Hag. Nah, dude. I think he's too weak right now. I think that he needs some buffs. But I think that this build is kind of disgusting. Like, you have to play him in a very, very, control-y way. Like, you can't really play mega aggressive. This build is pretty much solely for information. You play him as an information killer, and then you just go for, you know, whoever you can get. If you can't catch someone quickly, you leave them, go to someone else, because you're always going to have information. And they're going to have way less information. The hook placements are bad, but I like the gameplay on it. I don't think that, like, the rooms of, like, the dungeon area are very good. I think, like, if you're playing on that map, you're solely playing to play on the overworld. You're not playing in the dungeon. And the problem is, like, the over area is, like, the actual Borgo is not very, what's the word? It's not very large, so you can kind of, like, defend the, you know, 3 or 4 gens that are up there pretty easily. I wonder when they'll run out of ideas for characters to put into the game. They won't, yeah. Like, we have 4 licensed chapters this year that are coming out. Oh, that's what they said on the roadmap. One is a sole survivor, and then there is one that's a sole killer. And then there are 2 just chapters that are licensed, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't think that Friends is really worth the perk slot. I actually genuinely think that Languid Touch is probably like best perk for this build here. They brainstormed a killer tier or a killer tire. They aren't running out of ideas. Hold on. They brainstormed a killer tire. What? I don't understand. I could just be stupid, but I'm not comprehending. But yeah, like we got D&D, which isn't like, you know, there are more horror license that they could go with, and they chose D&D. I'm not complaining. I think D&D is cool as hell. I think it's very, very nice to have Vecna in the game. But like, they could have gone with, for example, The Shining, a car tire. I'm confused. What do you mean a car tire? Oh, Singularity. I gotcha. Yeah, they're not going to run out of any ideas for killers. Like, there are so many things you can make for this sort of game that would work well. You know, Rubber the horror movie, where it's a killer tire, that. Oh! You're not talking about in Dead by Daylight. You're talking about just horror in general. Yeah, yeah. They're not going to run out of, like, any sort of licenses. Like, we could still technically get Candyman. We could get, you know, if they ever figure this out, Jason. I don't think that we're going to get Jason, though. There's a lot of things that like, we could get. In all honesty, I know this is going to sound really stupid, but I really hope that we get a, you know, more greenish-looking Vecna as a skin when he comes into the game in like 3 weeks. Hopefully they finally add Springtrap in March. I really hope that they add Springtrap. I think that FNAF would be the best license they could ever post in the game. Reason being is that, you know, FNAF is so popular, it would bring in so many people. Jason? Potentially. They could do it. It's just, you know, a lot of, you know, unwanted work to get him into the game, you know? I want Jason, but I feel like he would just be weak. Yeah, probably. They have resources to make more diverse killers. They should add Christine and Cujo. They have said that they wanted to add both of these characters. I don't know who either of those are. If I'm going to be 100% real. Indie horror licenses are so good for the most part. Yeah, that's fair. I agree. FNAF Roll, all I want, or all I would hear for his terror radius is kids screaming. I don't think so. I think they'd have like a very interesting, like mechanical, staticky sort of terror radius. Christine is a killer car and Cujo is a killer dog. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to get a car as a killer. If that's the case, that would be so weird. Anyway, it's close you start hearing the living tombstone. No, they're not going to do that, dude. A jump scare undetectable killer would go so hard. You see, a jump scare undetectable killer to me is Plague with or not Plague, sorry, Spirit with her old prayer beads out on. That wasn't fun. But I would like I had an idea for like a FNAF chapter. I wrote it out like a full concept for it. And it was honestly kind of similar to Singularity, but there was a little bit more to it. I want this game to actually be scary. I don't think it's going to be. Like, it's kind of a solved game right now. Like, back in the old day when it first came out, it was a scary game, but now it's just kind of solved. Like, we already know how to loop things. We know that killers aren't scary because we can hit them with pallets. Their abilities are constantly getting, like, extra counterplay to it, which just means that survivors know more. They have more information. It's just easier to deal with. So, I don't think it's going to ever, you know, be scary again. I don't care about the horror aspect of this game. They should just add everything they can that fits. Yeah, that's fair. Like Marauder from Doom. I don't know how he fits. He'd have a gun and he'd beat the shit out of survivors. He'd just be the most broken character in the game. This game ain't scary except for Scratch Me or Myers on any indoor map. Or any killer trying to run like a weird undetectable build. I caught someone on a gen yesterday when playing Vecna because of furtive. I used flight right up to them and they were just like, oh, okay, well, he grabbed me. Oh, someone got, we're gonna do that. Someone got, or scared a crow near me. Ooh, that's actually really good for me. Because now I know that she's over there. You should have free info. Someone got exhausted again. Yeah, okay. Someone has the hand. Oh shit. Cool, you have the hand. What's up, buddy? That was a bad idea. That's why I think that hand is really bad. Because bro's just now injured. Okay, that's just an M1. Doesn't make it to shit. I think that I is infinitely better because it just wastes his time a little bit more. Oh, fuck. He just kept running, didn't he? Nice still at the loop. Nice, he got stuck. Sabo speeds are actually broken. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Sabo speeds are, like, super important. I'm gonna come off in this direction here. Damn. Here. Let me send this orb over to that gen. Nice. Well played. And she goes. Alright, let's get this hook here. You don't fully understand how mage... Oh, you don't. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Mage Hand is, pretty powerful in the right situation. And this would be the exact right situation here. Damn, well played. And now it's bad. Nice. I'm gonna send that off in that direction there. She's gonna run in here. Nice, well played. Didn't camp the pallet. And she goes. What if the blob got added? That'd be interesting. Have like a slime. Yeah, I really don't have shit going for me right now. I have a Steve that has hand. Nice, good shit. And he goes. Other Steven is not here. Let's hook. Yeah, I can explain Mage Hand for you in just a little bit. We'll break this immediately. Too slow, dude. It's too slow. Oh, that's really good, actually. The fact that they're here. Good shit. Good shit. Very good shit. He has a hand, so... Let's get him on hook again. If we can down him again, he dies. If he DS's me, that's sad. No DS. Well played. Also well played. Decisions. Perhaps this will do. Nice. My obsession's down. Play the damage is so easy to dodge. Yes, yes it is. Very, very easy to dodge. It is not so easy to dodge when you're on different elevations. Ah. Mori. Well played. What's worse about it is the fact that you can duck under it. And that is so sluggish. The flight cooldown. Kind of rightfully so, though. It needs to be. Well played. You're my obsession, though, so... Well played. Alright, so we're gonna full commit this time. Should get a stack of Bloodlust here. She's not gonna have another pallet. Mage Hand tells us this. Oh my god, dude! No! No! Let me pick you up. Okay, dude. Alright, fine. Fuck it. Too slow. Oh my god, that was so close. I didn't even break this, dude. Alright, fuck it. I'll break it. Can't mind game the bots. What I can do, though, is this. She'll block the window. Down she goes. And now I can pick her up because she's not lagging. Because she's a bot. Hey, how's it going, Juno? No worries, you're fine. We'll have this here. We see because of... Yeah, the fact that you can crouch under it is absolutely terrible. Because if you can crouch under it, then his power literally means nothing. You know? What speed is Vecna? Vecna is a 115. I hooked her over there, so let's send this orb that direction. Nice. Yeah, Vecna's a 115 killer. You got stuck. Sorry, buddy. Any DCs. GG's. Has your opinion about his power changed since yesterday? We'll go into that a little bit more in a second here. Because I would like to say that it has. But my ranking of him really hasn't changed that much. I'll try to find this hatch. Then we'll talk more about it. Nice, dude. Well played. I say that to a bot. Yeah, that was a good game. Those guys played well. Alright. So, let's talk about Vecna. Vecna, by himself, you know, no add-ons, no perks, just ranking him by himself, I believe he's the worst killer in the game. My reasonings for so are basically just because of his base kit is not powerful enough right now. He has the potential to be absurdly good. He just needs a few tweaks. He's also very fun. I will add that right there. Like, he is a fun killer. Thematically, he is designed very well. I just think everything he has is way too weak, and he has no real, like, you know, good potential with his abilities right now. Like, he's just a glorified M1 killer with a lot of utility M2s that are not good. Let's get into it. So, yesterday I said that Mage Hand was absolutely worthless. That's because I assumed that Mage Hand had the same exact slow as it did for blocking and picking up the pallet. If you're blocking the pallet, you're slowed for a full second, and it only blocks it for 4 seconds, meaning that the survivor is going to make it back to the other end of the loop. It's not a question, it's what's going to happen. However, blocking it, you're not slowed for that long. You're slowed for maybe half a second, probably less. So if you pick up the pallet and you walk through it, you have enough time to get through the pallet and hit them before they have the prompt to drop it again. So Mage Hand is useful in, like, select few scenarios with God pallets. So that's really good. He can just kind of ignore God pallets so long as he has Mage Hand readily available. The problem is that he doesn't always have Mage Hand readily available. It's like a 45-second, 1-minute cooldown for each of his abilities, meaning that he's going to have to break pallets every once in a while. Flight of the Damned is honestly almost completely worthless in my opinion. the fact that it has like the gaps that you can dodge through, I think is probably fine. I think that that is a well-needed counterplay to it. The fact that you can duck under his power is absolutely disgusting, and that should not exist. The fact that one of his iridescent add-ons, which I don't have, basically says that you know, it removes 3 of his ghosts, but you can't duck under his power anymore. Like, that is terrible design. It should just always be the fact that you can't duck under his power. You should just be able to run through it. Like, through the gaps. Not duck under an entire ghost and be fine. Like, that's so stupid. It makes Flight of the Damned almost completely worthless as an injuring tool, and it makes it a really shitty zoning tool. Because survivors who can just kind of run through it and dodge it that way without having to duck will just run through it, and that'll be that. So it's a shitty zoning tool right now. Dispelling Sphere, I think, is a very, very powerful ability. The problem is it moves way too slow, and the second one person has, like, the bracers or the... I think it's the bracers that allows you to see the aura of it. Second one person has that, it's now terrible. It's now no longer, like, a good ability. And then Fly. Fly is just a movement ability. It's, like, middle of the pack. It's a very, you know, good ability to have for him. But it's not, like, amazing. He gets slowed down for every single ability he uses, which, honestly, for Sphere and Mage Hand for, like, blocking pallets, I don't think that it should be like that, in all honesty. As for Flight of the Damned and Fly, I think that those should still exist. He just feels clunky. They should probably be a little bit lowered. But, like, this brings me back to his magical items now, because with his magical items, you can see his aura on every single use of whatever magical item you have. So let's say you have, you know, the Interloper here. Whenever he uses Mage Hand, anyone who has that will get to see the aura of the pallet, as well as the aura of the killer, and they will get haste, which is absurd that they get all of that for you blocking a pallet or, you know, picking a pallet up. The fact that Nightwatch reveals his aura in flight, or reveals the Flight of the Damned, as well as his aura, is also really good. The fact that Dispelling Sphere can be seen coming at you super slowly, and you can tell your teammates where it's going, is really, really good. You can also see his aura with that as well. And then the Skyguard, you just see his aura when he's flying. So you're going to have 2 people using 2 of each of these. Like, you're going to have someone have, like, Dispelling Sphere and Fly, and then someone using, like, Flight of the Damned and Mage Hand, because they're the person that's going to be, you know, stuck in chase. They're going to be, like, your chase guy. And then you're going to have, like, you know, mixed in other ones as well with the other 2. It's just going to be, like, you're going to constantly want to have all of those uptimes. You're going to have to constantly be talking to your teammates through comms. And if that's the case, he's really, really weak. Like, if you're talking, like, full comms, he's the weakest killer in the game. Hey, Time, I keep losing survivors. Would you say it's because I play on 30 FPS? I don't know. You can play on 30 FPS and still do well. Scratch marks right now are kind of hard to read. Sometimes they just don't come up properly. And the game is also dark, so it's kind of hard to find them. Coloration's a little weird. I lose survivors quite frequently, too. But yeah, my opinions have changed a little bit. There is, like, God tier uses for each spell in certain scenarios, but more often than not, they're not worth using. Alright, we're on the Forgotten Ruins on the Borgo. This map, I think that the only way you want to play this map is by, oh cool, you can go through that, is by not worrying about the dungeon at all. You don't want to be in here, ever. You want to just play in the overworld. Almost always someone is on that gen there. We're going to have someone come over here. He didn't duck under it. That's sad. Send him on. Big stun. We have to break this pallet. And we'll use Fly here to catch up because we had to break a pallet mid-chase. Switch back to Mage Hand. That's where Mage Hand is going to be useful. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, the hook placements, dude. So bad. Let's shoot a Spelling Sphere down to that gen. Just cause. Nice, dude. She didn't duck. So she goes down here. She is my obsession, too, which is really nice. We also saw someone, like, right behind us as well. We know that no one's on the gen downstairs, so we get this hook here. We can use flight in order to get towards that, unhook. I don't have orb, I only have Mage Hand right now. Oh wait, where was the hook? Was right there. Let's come over here. No one's on that gen. They're probably gonna go back to the unhook. Yep, there it is. Let's send this towards the middle of shack. And we can kind of zone them away. Nice. Vecna, I hardly know her. Oh shit. Yep. And the thing is, like, you actually can't duck flashlights or anything like that.
Die by my hand. I wish to watch them wither.
Cool. That's just a hit now. I don't know why that worked. Also, if I hit my first Wesker flick, you hit your first Wesker flick, but I still haven't hit a single Eurobend yet. You'll get it. You'll get it. Let's send this orb over that direction because I am going to come over here with fly. Oh, what's up? Glad I came over here with fly. Oh my god. Seems like you were getting info with Mage Hand last match too. What do you mean? I mean, the only info you get from Mage Hand is what pallets are nearby. So, like, I know that there's a pallet there. There's a pallet downstairs. Pallet over there. You get some, like, decent value out of it if you're just looking at it like that.
Geometry.
There is no reason for me to go anywhere right now. Alright, cool. I can kind of force their hand. Because I can set these skeletons up. Okay, dude. That just went straight through him. That's very sad. That's fine, I guess. Mage Hand telling me pallet. That's just not a good pallet, though. Alright, cool. Is this the person that was unhooked? Am I stupid? I think I'm just tunneling.
This one.
Nice. Not even think. I think I am. I just am tunneling. Haven't even touched PTB, mainly because I'm on console. Yeah, that's fair. Console doesn't get PTB. Honestly, I think, like, if you're you know, picking up a survivor, just having Mage Hand on display is, like, the best thing you can do for your game. Wait a minute, hold on. You're over here. Hello. Nice. Because you have Mage Hand on, then you can see if you need to walk through a pallet or not. Zanshin Tactics OP, that's basically... It's not Zanshin Tactics. You can't see, like, super far. They should nerf Vecna. No, they shouldn't. They should absolutely give him some buffs, dude. He's so bad.
Crows. What tool to unravel them?
Keep him going straight. GG's. Byzantians is overpowered. Byzantian's literally better than Painrez. I really want the slow to be removed. Like, if they make it so that I can swap through spells while, like, right after my spell finished casting, like, that would be great. But they're probably not going to do that. It might make him really good at just micromanaging things. I don't know about them, but I had fun in that match. I hate the new map, by the way. It's terrible. It's really bad. All you have to do is play in the overworld, and then that's it. Completely disregard the dungeon. And that is all. But yeah, I actually think this build is probably his best build. People are probably going to stop using, like, Dead Hard and such just because of Languid Touch. It is a complete counter to it. And I'm not going to lie, I love not having to deal with Dead Hard. Either that, or people are going to start running Calm Spirit. And if people start running Calm Spirit so that they can use Dead Hard, that is one less perk slot that they can use. There's BPS right there? What do you mean? Like in my web? Yeah, there's a BPS. I'm not trying to spend points on them. I already have, like, a decent build. And I think that this is a good build. Is Vecna good then? No. Absolutely not. Vecna, in my opinion, right now, is the weakest killer in Dead by Daylight. Every single one of his powers is a detriment to use. Like, against a coordinated team, I should say that. Against a coordinated team, his power is completely worthless. All 4 of them are completely worthless. Except for Flight. Flight is, like, just general movement. And general movement is good. But, like, if you're going... Like, he could be a pub stomper if people don't know how to play against him. But other than that, I don't think he's very strong. The use for Magic Hand is so you get stunned twice to get more value from that one perk. Yeah, exactly. What about the Eerie add-ons? Are they good? Yes. The Eerie add-ons are stupid. I mean, they're both good and bad. So, like, Vorpal Sword, this one here, is the better of the two. Any injured survivor that enters a Dispelling Sphere screams and gains broken for 60 seconds, which is actually really, like, that's pretty decent considering, you know, Dispelling Sphere is easy to dodge. And then using Mage Hand on a down pallet breaks that pallet in 3 seconds. That remote break is kind of disgusting, and the fact that he gets a lower slow cooldown from that, it makes him gross. Like, that just makes him, you know, Anniversary, you know, you remote break the pallet, and then it's like, oh, welp, you're dead. In Anniversary, if you did a remote break, the survivor could not vault that pallet, and you just walked to the other side of the pallet, and then hit them, and then the pallet would break. That is exactly what his add-on does now. Except he gets a little bit slowed, so, like, you have to kind of just, like, keep them at the loop, and then you hit them after the pallet breaks. And then his other one, like, one of the parts should just be base kit. You should not be able to duck under Flight of the Damned. Like, straight up. You can duck under the skeletons that go outwards. So Flight of the Damned sends these 5 skeletons out, and there's gaps in between them. You just walk through them, and then you won't get hit. but you can also duck under it. The Eerie add-on removes 3 of your Flight of the Damned skeletons and makes it so that your skeletons cannot be ducked under because they are lower to the ground. That is a stupid mechanic. That shouldn't be a thing for an Eerie add-on. And you're saying something about Mage Hand, Bebop, right? Was it you or was it Jamster? Hold on. Because I don't think that I ever actually... it was Eldred. Okay, Eldred. So, if you're looking at Mage Hand is an ability that if you just have active, like you have it like in your passive wheel, you can see the aura of pallets within like, I want to say it's like 24 meters of you in like white. And if you hold down right click and then hit left click on a pallet that is up, you will block that pallet for 4 seconds so survivors can't drop it. And if it is already on the ground, you can pick that pallet up. That is as simple as that. Mage Hand for blocking the pallets is completely worthless. You're never using it. And to pick up the pallet, it is a double-edged sword. You may get a hit from it if you are very close to the pallet and can pick it up quickly. But then on top of that, like, if you do get the hit out of it, the pallet is back up. And now, like, you have to play around that pallet again later. Which is awful. But yeah, I think that Vecna is a very fun killer. He's very well designed thematically. He just needs a lot of number changes for him to be good. Like right now we're on the PTB, so we're playing with people who are in all different types of MMR. They might not even play that often. So like we're going to get very skewed results. Like, we're going to have some games where we kill everyone at 5 gens, or we literally get absolutely demolished. Like, the first game we played today, I almost lost entirely. I ended up just winning because I tunneled. And the last person I hooked, I didn't hook once. But, yeah. Just completed a gen. They immediately got kicked out. Yeah, unlucky. I don't know how it's like all, you know, how the servers are right now. I'm just on PTB. PTB seems to be fine. And there's a lot of people playing the PTB. Usually it takes like 20 minutes to get into a game. We've already played like, what, 4 matches? So we're kind of chilling. We're about to get into another match here. Alright, I logged back in. Wow, free 50k BP. Well, there you go. You got your match worth. I should probably log into live just so that I get the daily rewards, you know? I think Dispelling Sphere is always the first one you want to pull out. Send it for info. It's like example here. I see someone right over here. Okay. Got stuck. Send the sphere that way. Okay. Like I said, very skewed results is what you're going to get. Run.
I have just the thing.
Blade. Here's what we do. Just gonna try to vault that. That's another thing you can do. So, if the survivor is mid-vault, you can pick up the pallet, and it will kick them out of the vault, bring them back to the same side they vaulted on, and then it will push them out of the pallet and block them on the wall. Drop it. Cool, we break. Like this, she's gonna vault. God. Like I said, skewed results, guys. Or like that. It's gonna injure. Maybe not. Unlucky. Like I said, skewed results, guys. Gonna take a lot of hits. Oh, cool.
Let us test Constitution.
Cool. Can break. Skewed results, guys.
Your time draws near.
Like. I kind of want to go after Nia. Damn. She really got shit on. I get the feeling that the new elf survivors are gonna be the new Megs. I think that the new elf survivors are not gonna be Megs. I think that they're just gonna be memers. There are gonna be players who are not like super amazing, but they're also just gonna like play for full-on memes. Okay, dude. Ran right into the dispelling sphere. Nice. P100 Lich. Yep, that is my plan for Anniversary. So what I'm going to do is when he comes out, I'm not going to spend a single blood point on him. And then once Anniversary starts, that is when I'm going to start my grind. I'm going to do it over the course of 10 days. The first 10 days of Anniversary are going to be getting that character to P100. Getting this character to P100. Be right under the hook there. Unlucky. They were right under the hook, but oink. My Renato's going to be P100. He's on 93 right now. Nice. You got this entire event. This entire event coming up for you. Ooh, big whiff. That's sad. Ooh, actually here you can kind of do some crazy stuff. She couldn't duck under it because it was lower to the ground because of the elevation. I just need to find Nia. For some reason, skins make me perform better. I don't know how. I fully understand. Send that off over there. don't think that Nia can see it. I think Nia's gonna probably hide though. Ooh, wait a minute. My good void went off. Damn, dude. GG's. It's over. Burning attack. You gonna play a match of Bubba? Go for it, dude. After Hillbilly, it's gonna be Slinger? I think so. Right now, I've got a lot on my plate. Like, Vecna is gonna be my next P100. Provided that I don't finish Billy during triple blood points, which, let's be real, I'm probably not gonna. I have not been playing a lot of DBD recently. But yeah, like... There we go, I used all of them. Pog. Alright. Well, that was a match. Very interesting. Alright. Triple blood points until Annie starts, right? No, it's only triple blood points for this week. Then it's triple experience points, which is for devotion level. And then it's triple shards. Triple Eerie shards. And then we go into a double blood point event. And then we have Annie. So, like... Probably not going to get Billy to P100 before then. Like, my Billy's P53, I think, on live. So, like, we're probably not going to get there. But, like, after Anniversary, we're going to do Hillbilly. And then I'm thinking after Anniversary, I do go for Slinger. Where is he? There we go. I think I do go for Slinger afterwards. That sucks. It's not amazing, in my opinion. Let's play one more match of Vecna, and then I'm probably going to hop over to live. I'm going to go to base DBD after. What you mean? Oh, you're going to be playing a game of Bubba and then going to base DBD? Gotcha. Go for it. I've played a little bit of Chucky. I have not played a lot of Chucky, but, like, I think Chucky is much, much stronger now. It removed his boring aspect and made it full-on slice and dice, which is amazing. Love it. Play another match of all the changed killers. Gotcha. Oh yeah, also during Anniversary, I'm only going to be playing Vecna. I don't know if I mentioned that. Like, any blood points that I get that are not from Vecna are going to go straight to him. How many P100s do I have? I have 7. I have... Nurse, Blight, Wesker, Xeno, Chucky, Unknown, and Ace. And I can show you the killers I have P100. It's Nurse, Blight, Wesker, Xeno, Chucky, Unknown. And then there's Ace on the Survivor end. I need to get that Unknown video out soon. I haven't even started on it. Oh my god. I have not been motivated to do anything with DBD recently. Yeah, fun fact about Unknown. I was the world's second P100 Unknown. I was 7 hours behind world first. And I have not played, like, at all since then. Like, I have basically been taking a break because it was like 15 days. Over the course of 15 days, I was playing like all day, every day, and I just was like, no, dude, I can't, bro. I can't play Dead by Daylight right now. Barely getting one P100? Yeah, that's fair. P100ing is hard. I think it took me like 3 months to get Nurse to P100. Like when I actively started going for Nurse. I got Nurse, and then I did Blight and Wesker at the same time. After that, I did Xeno. I did Xeno without playing Xeno. And then I did Chucky, just because I enjoy Chucky. I think Chucky's great. And then I did Unknown as quickly as I possibly could, which was 15 days. And I'm going to try to do 10 for Vecna. Not like, from his initial release. I'm just going to do 10 from when Anniversary starts. I'm not going to spend a single blood point on him. I'm only going to play Vecna. That's just my goal. That's what I plan on doing. Yeah, we're going to play one more match here, and then I'm going to swap over to live. But I genuinely think that this is the build that I'm going to be running when he does come to live. It's Furtive Chase, Weaved Attunement, Languid Touch, and Gearhead. I think that Gearhead is probably the best aura perk on him. It just gives you solid information. I'll get bored with a killer before I get halfway to P100. I pretty much only played Unknown for the longest amount of time for my P100. That's not true. I played a lot of Xeno, a lot of Chucky, just because I was like, I do not want to play Unknown. But for getting Xeno to P100, I pretty much only played Blight. I literally played Blight and Wesker, and I did nothing else because they just had the cakes from Anniversary. I was like, look, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this right. I'm going to make sure that I'm constantly using up these cakes. And I'm getting the most out of my time. It'll definitely be a challenge because I haven't done only play X Killer for blood points. And if Anniversary starts on the 11th, that would honestly kind of suck because then rank reset's going to kick in. And then I'm going to have to spend my blood points on other killers for that time. Did you see the Franklin's build with the new perk? I have not seen the Franklin's build with the new perk, but I think that the new perk on Vecna alone is by itself just a very powerful perk. However, I have also, considered like the new builds you can use with Franklin's. That was like one of the first things that I said. I was like, I think Weave Attunement is going to be one of those techie perks that you can use in Franklin's build. But that being said, I don't really care about items, and Franklin's to me is just kind of a waste of a perk slot. But it would be definitely interesting with Weave Attunement. All right, we're going to get into our lobby here. It's ready up. But out of all of his perks, the best one is easily Languid Touch, followed by Weave Attunement. And then his other one, I don't even know what it's called, is complete garbage. Dark Arrogance. This is a terrible perk. Increase the duration you are blinded by any means, and the duration of pallet stuns by 25%. Increase regular vault speed by 16%. That is so bad. That is complete garbage. Alright. I'm all ready here. Actually, you know what? We'll probably play some games against Vecna. Because I can show you what I mean by saying I think that he's the weakest killer. Vault speed build? Yeah, you could definitely do like a tier 4 Myers thing with it. Tier 4 Myers would be disgusting with the new perk. We have Fire Up, Bamboozle. It's not Undone. It's the other one. There's Undone, Unforeseen, and the Vault perk. It's something. But then you use that Vault perk plus Dark Arrogance, and you're just chill. You vault the window faster than the survivor finishes their animation. Like their landing animation. So you just vault, and then they take one step on the ground, and they're dead. Alright, Badham. I have not played on a Badham map, I don't think, with Vecna. So this will be interesting. His cooldowns at the start of the match are lower than, like, you know, just in general. So, like, I don't think that he should start off with a cooldown at all, in all honesty. Okay, well, we're already on someone here. That's an M1. Damn, that was so close. Very nice. Don't know why she did that. It's 100% a basement hook, though. Alright, before we do anything, we're going to send this orb like that. Nice, good hit. I might have aimed it too high. That's kind of sad. Yeah, it didn't even make it there. The fact that the range is, like, limited on that is kind of shitty. Cool. Not only did I not get the hit, he's waiting for a sprint burst. The only perk that Languid Touch does not counter. God Pallet is still up. He's just going to take an M1 there. Nice. She thought that she could use the hand while injured. You cannot use the hand while injured because it injures you. Let's use Sphere, like, right there. Do that. I don't have Mage Hand readily available, so I can't see pallets, but that's fine. Just gonna go down. We're gonna finish a gen. We have 4 hooks for a gen, which is not bad. I say 4 hooks, but it's probably less. I'm gonna kick this gen. And she's dead. Gotta go. Have a nice rest of the stream and go look at your games. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, Juno. Thanks for stopping in. Let's just send this orb at Shaq. Nice. Right there. That should hit. Oh my god, dude. Either I have bad aim or this just has bad mechanics. I mean, we already know that it has bad mechanics, but that's besides the point. No shot, bro. Come here. Come here! Don't run towards the hook. That's rude. I was gonna see if I could get them to vault, and then I use Mage Hand. But, like, they just ran way too wide for that. They should have committed. It's fine, though. There we go. I'm gonna send that guy off in that direction, and then I'm just gonna run away. Perfect. What the fuck is Bubba? Some guy said. You just want to get the unhook, bro? Come on, man. His pre-drops.
Arcane secrets.
Now let's recover this artifact real quick. Yoinka. Yeah, you just have the ability to mori people for free. How I feel about the new killer? I love him. I think he's really fun. Couldn't even be my new main. I think that he's pretty fun myself. I think that he's very weak right now, though. Like, he is very, very unenthusiastic. I don't know. Underwhelming. There we go. I just couldn't fucking speak for a minute. He's very underwhelming. I do feel like his flash should go longer or should have a shorter cooldown. I think all his abilities should have a shorter cooldown. I think that you shouldn't be slowed down on Sphere. I don't think that you should be slowed down on Mage Hand if you're just blocking a pallet. And I don't think that, like, there's a lot of stuff that I think just needs to be tuned. I don't think that you should be able to duck under this. You can just crouch under that, and it's free. The new map is definitely my favorite. I do not like the new map. I think it's pretty bad. It's cool aesthetically, but it's bad design. It's just not good. It's just bad design, unfortunately. I think he could be a very, very fun killer if you give him some number buffs, because I personally think that he's the weakest killer in the game against a coordinated team. Let's ready up. We're going to play some Survivor. We're going to be playing with the new perks. I have DS as well. I think he's pretty strong, actually. Just the cooldowns need at least, and Mage Hand a little better. The thing is like, every single one of his abilities is worthless unless unless there's a very specific situation that's happening right now. Or, like, at the moment. Like, all of his abilities are practically worthless, except for Flight. Flight is the only useful one. The fact that every single time you use an ability, if they have the pieces of gear that they need to see your aura, you're weak as hell. You are super weak. Like, he'll be good against solo survivors who don't really know what they're doing. But against survivors that do know what they're doing, or even against a coordinated team, he's doing nothing. All of his abilities are detrimental to use. In, like, the vast majority of scenarios. The thing is, like, they can make him very good. He can be very strong. The problem is he needs to have, like, buffs and some number changes in order to actually make it. So... But he doesn't have that yet, so I'm still going with what I said. That being said, I also don't put add-ons into consideration. If I were to put add-ons into consideration, he'd be one of the better killers in the game, simply because Vorpal's Sword exists. If you can just, you know, remote break a pallet for free, like, there's nothing a survivor can do. You just hit them. But there's a lot of things that need to be changed about him for him to be good in my book. He's a he's an M1 killer with a lot of M2 utility, but it's just not good utility, you know? Alright. We get Nat 1 here, Pog. This is probably like one of the weaker ones, unfortunately. Oh, there he is. Flight. I can make it to this pallet. Mage Hand on that. We see that and we get haste. It's going to block, and he's going to, you know, do this. See why I say he's weak now? Wants me to run into Sphere, that's fine. We're not going to. Hell, I'm not even gonna drop that, dude. I get one more loop out of it. And now I drop it. Like, this is why he's weak. You see this shit? Like, what's he doing? What's he doing to me? Blocks the pallet? Nope, didn't block the pallet. He just, put his power up. No, come back, come back. Let me show you how weak you are. Let me show you how weak you are, buddy. It's actively detrimental to use his powers. He has a deadlock. Off topic, a bit, but what is your reaction to 2v8? I actually really, really want 2v8. Whether it's good or bad, I don't care. I want it. How badly did you dismay to hear? It's a limited time. I'm actually fine with it being limited time at the moment. Like, it is limited time because they need to test things. And if, like, they're testing things out, like, they're... Like, if we get good feedback for it, they'll keep it as a full-time game mode, is what they said. It's, like, solely based on the community. Like, what we do as a community, you know? Most of my games were against bots because I didn't have the patience to wait in queue. I'll check him out when he drops alive. Oh, Christ. Bro's just gonna camp. He has pop, bro. Okay, yeah. I can get that unhooked now. Sweet. Run. Yeah, like, Vecna's not very powerful in his current state. Just because he gets slowed down by every single one of his abilities. He has pop, pain, res. Good to know. Pop, pop, pain, res, pop, pain, res, pop, pain, res. Alright. I fully believe that Feng is gonna go and, Okay, I'm definitely getting hit here. Not a question. Okay. Now I can run back to this pallet, because this pallet's still here. Good job, you blocked it. You know what that did? It gave me haste. Oh shit. I fucked up. It's fine though. Brakes, we'll run to main. Flight. I still make that. Just gotta hug this tight and I'll be good. He vaults it again, bro. I'm just gonna run to Shack. You gave me so much ability to just run away. Those don't even reach me. No, look, I'm just at Shack. Wait for his Dispelling Orb to go by. And then I loot the chest. Sad. You're an asshole. But now it's a mimic. Howdy, friends. Oh, what's in this chest, dude? Dispelling sphere. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, she's gonna get killed. Let's open the chest. Open the chest. That's the exact ones that we have. Let's just go on Gen, bro. Stun after flight is way too long. I think it's kind of necessary. Because if I can just fly at you and then I have, like, you know, a 1.5 second stun. Because, like, probably, like, a pallet stun is, like, what the flight stun is. Then, like, if I fly at you with, like, an enduring stun, then you're just gonna get hit. It means that you get a hit every, you know, 45 seconds to a minute guaranteed with flight. Which is really stupid. I don't think that the, you know, thing with flight needs to be, you know, like that. I would like to see more distance on it, though. Again, the fact that I can see his aura and see, you know, the aura of his ability is kind of really dumb. Wow, dude. Crazy. So it's not that gen. I can't get her, unfortunately. We'll do that. Kind of just create a distraction. Maybe it'll help. Oh my god, this back corner is a complete dead zone. Vecna's on his way. Volts that one. Okay, dude. Okay, bye. Later. Go to the other gate. Alright. I'm in a poor spot at the moment. Because there's nothing over here. Picks it back up. That's actually really bad for me. It's fine. I think I can just run in a straight line. I'll be alright. Fuck! I should have looked behind me. I'm a dumbass. It's fine. Yeah, she's just gonna leave. I was literally fine if I just looked behind me to see when the skeletons would, hit. It's fine. I died because I fucked up. That's, the only issue. Oh, GG's. He's just shaking his head no at me, hitting me on hook. Poggers. I think Vecna is better than we all first expected. I just don't think survivors need items that strong to counter him. I don't think that Vecna is strong at all. I think that he is the weakest killer in the game with his current state. I think that Vecna is easily the weakest killer in the game in his current state. Without a doubt. I had a Vecna leave after we cleansed his totem at the start of the game after probably waiting for a lobby for like 15 minutes. I don't get people. Yeah, like, people are stupid. Yeah, Clip Clop. I have all stream have been saying why I think he's the weakest too. Like, the items that you get show you his aura. It's so stupid. And they also just give him, like, you get 7% haste for 3 seconds if he blocks a pallet, which is more than enough speed than you need, considering the pallet's only blocked for 4. He gets slowed for 1 second. And then on top of that, you can see Dispelling Sphere, so you won't get, like, dispelled. So you'll still be able to see his aura. And even if that's the case, like, even if you do get dispelled and you don't, like, see his aura and, like, your magical abilities don't work, that's fine. Like, if you need to eat it, you can. It's not going to injure you. It's not going to hurt you. But then on top of that, like, if you're in a, lobby with comms, he's stupid. He's so bad. It's literally stupid easy to counter him. Like, you came in kind of at a bad time because I kind of fucked up towards the very end. I ran away from the pallet when I really shouldn't have. And I also dropped the pallet out of a panic, too. And then on top of that, I didn't look behind me to see if the skeletons were going to hit me or not. I just assumed it was like, okay, it's about now is when they'll get past me, and I stood up right as they hit me. I could have looked back and dodged by just going in between them easily, and then ran to the gate. Feng could have body blocked for me, and then that would have been easy. Easy out. But I can run a Vecna for pretty much ever if they use their abilities. Like, literally. Every ability is a detriment to them to use. I'm going to do this just to make sure he knows where we are. We're going to all get some items. 7. We got the Dispelling Sphere already, which is awesome. Literally the best one you can get. And there it is. He's all the way on the other side of the map. Boots. Gauntlets. Shame. Go over here. If I get boots from this one that are the Dispelling Sphere, I'll go back and get the Night Watch. Dude, come on. It's fine. Come over here. Got grabbed out of a locker. Bro thought he had Vecna's hand. He's gonna kick the gen. No pop. Oh, okay. He has unforeseen. The terror radius is on the gen. Jesus, dude. We know he's over there, though. And now he is no longer undetectable, so we'll be able to see him if he uses Sphere. She goes down. Stop this gen from regressing. Yeah, look at how easy that is to dodge, dude. He does not care about me. He's gonna get everyone else. Which, like, fine. Is he picking up? Yeah, he's picking. Run. We run away. Dispelling Sphere. Bro blocked it. I fucked that up. Very nice. I'll run back. Uses flight. He is so far away from me right now. Tinkerer. Oh, shit. That's kind of crazy. Yep, and she's dead. And they're both dead. Wow, would you look at that? Yeah, this killer's very pub stompy. Unfortunately, like, against a coordinated team, as you can see, I was playing kind of shitty, and I still didn't go down to him. I played like ass, and I still was able to not go down. He's gonna send a sphere off in the distance, and he's gonna leave. Yep, see, he knows. Like, he's like, yeah, this guy's gonna absolutely break my ankles. Like, they know. He just knows. We don't finish it. We gotta run. Oh shit, I got stuck. See if I can get the eye real quick. Alright, sweet, we're chill. Okay, we're chill. Sphere's over there. He's sending it that away. There's a gen that we can go do somewhere. There's one in this chest. I want the eye, dude. I want the eye. Damn it. Don't want that. I'm cool with my boots right now. Mage hand plus, whatever. Eight. How's it going, Jen? Be useful. Like, Vecna has hit me one time. I have healed, and now I'm just on a gen. Like, I was running around doing a whole lot of nothing, but the thing is like, you know, you don't have to look for these artifacts, and if you're in a team and you just have, like, your gauntlet and your boots, then you're chill. Just play. Do gens if you have both of them, you know? You see Vecna right over there. Chasing Claudette. Puts up Mage Hand. See, we even get haste all the way over here, so it's good. Like, even if I'm not in chase, it has utility. Send a sphere over towards that away. He's gonna fly towards me. That's actually a really good flight use. He's gonna kick my gen. He's gonna get the unforeseen. That is not gonna hit me. You know that it's not gonna hit me, and then I'm gonna come over here to this pallet. Why? Because this pallet is very easily abusable. Redrop that. This pallet's still up too. So we are mega chilling. Shit. You have to eat the orb. He swings at the window. Doesn't swing that time. Swings here. Shit, I needed to know where it was. That was my bad entirely. But I couldn't have ducked under that one because he sent it on a different elevation, and I knew that I was going to have to do that. I just needed to walk towards, like, the doorway to make sure that I saw it, and I decided to try to go for, like, a stupid play that did not work. Now, the thing is, I could have dodged that. I could have dodged that, and the thing is, if I did dodge that, they would have finished this gen. I would have been in a very good scenario. They still finished this gen, but now they're all three on the other side of the map. I'm hooked over here, and there is a gen right, or a gate next to me. So, like, he's just gonna come back and camp me, most likely. That's what I would do in this scenario. There's the sphere. It's going down for some reason. Yo, someone needs to come get me. That guy used hand. He's in a locker. Oh, wow. He used locker to come get me. He is smart. Smart man. She got the eye? No, she got gauntlets. He's over there at that gate. He opened it? Or did someone else open it? Oh well. I'm gonna check this. 8. There should be one more. No!
You know not what you carry.
Alright, they're just being mean. Alright, we should just leave. Yeah, Vecna is not very powerful with his abilities. Like, you can use it in certain scenarios where they are very good, but, like, they can still be useless. It just happens, you know? The fact that we do have, like, a bard, like, instrument thing is super cool. I like that a lot. Alright, GG's. Let's play one more match against Vecna, and then I'm gonna probably, end stream here. We're ready up. I genuinely think that he's very, very weak. He's not irredeemable, though. They can definitely give him some buffs that'll make him a very, very fun and a very, like, strong killer. And if they overtune it, he could be overly strong, but if they hit the, you know, the nail on the head with the tweaks that he needs, he's going to be so good. He'll be like one of the best designed killers in the game, if not the best designed killer in the game. Alright, guys, last game. Last game of the PTB. At least for me, you know. We're done after this. They're on RPD. Let's see what we can do. What is that? Oh, wow. I got the eye. Let's go. Oh, it's a hook. It's a charm. There's a charm in the game that's bugged. You can see the aura of the charm. I wonder if I can get both eye and hand. Got boots of something. Wow, you can literally see every single hook in the map because of that charm. Yeah, that's crazy. It's really bad. Vecna's downstairs. He's coming up though. We get hit by that. It's kind of sad. We'll get the unhook then. Never mind, someone else is getting the unhook. It's also fine by me. Damn, she went down quick. That. Gen's done. I'm gonna grab myself some gauntlets. Oh, those are boots, aren't they? Boots of the Archivist are the ones that I want anyways, so it's fine. Let's get on a gen. Oh shit, he might be like right there. Oh wait, that's actually kind of nice. He's not right there. Well, they gave survivors frosty eyes. Whoosh, they scared the shit out of me. She pulled herself off the hook, bro? Oh my god. Crazy, dude. Let's get him on me. No, it hit me. Oh well. Oh, he has hubris. Big swings, bro. Vaulting was not the move, buddy. Let's get that for free now. You get slowed by that flight. Oh, nice. I'm dead. Shit. I thought that he swung already with Ku. He did not. That was my bad. It's alright. We got frosty eyes, guys. Look. Or frosty eye. Should have made it blue. Heal me. Thank you. I should have stayed at that pallet too. I probably would have been better off if I stayed. If you used Mage Hand to get rid of it, that would have been kind of shitty. Alright, I am gonna go get the unhook. Evidently, I'm not gonna go get the unhook. I know what you're doing. Like, I'm not just gonna drop this pallet. Like, I know you have hubris, dude. GG's. This is why I think I is so much better. Like, look at that, dude. I literally just, like... I bamboozled the shit out of him. Oh, shit! Okay, that was my bad. I should have expected him to go that way. Yeah, eye is better than hand, but both of them are bad for you. That's funny. Eye wastes more of his time. It's alright. This guy's gonna come get me. She's gonna get put on a hook. He's probably gonna come right back up here. Yeah, we gotta run. Not enough range. I'm actually not gonna go get that unhook. You know he's gonna come to me. He's not gonna come to me. That's good. Oh, never mind. He's here. On someone else though. Disable them. So you gotta come over here. On this gen. Interesting. My DS didn't go away when I touched this gen. Conspicuous actions might be broken right now? Okay. I don't see Fly, but I do see Flight of the Damned, and I do see Sphere. If you send Sphere my way, then we're in a pretty good scenario. There it is. There's Sphere. So long as he doesn't have Fly right now, then we're chill. Like, I will eat the magic disability. No questions asked. There he is. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. There's a pallet. No, I am dead. I should have stayed. Remember that bro has 2 stacks of coup? Shit, yeah. I needed, you know, kind of bait it a little bit better. He can just kill me. He's gonna look for the Mori in a more open area. Or he's just gonna hook me. Okay, well, hooking was a bad idea. He could have killed me much quicker. Because I had eye, he could have recovered the artifacts. But GG's. I could have definitely played that a lot better. But yeah. I went down because I was stupid. In all 3 scenarios. Literally all 3 scenarios I went down because I was dumb. But GG's. Alright, and that is going to be the end of stream. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping in. I probably won't be live tomorrow. I know I said yesterday I'd probably be live on Thursday. I probably won't be. I'm probably just going to take the day and just kind of chill. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. If you guys are going to be playing any Dead by Daylight, I hope you guys have wonderful matches. And if you guys are going to be starting out your days or going to bed soon, I hope you guys have wonderful days and wonderful nights. But for now, that is all the time that I have. Thank you guys again so much for stopping in. And I will see you guys next time, which will probably be either Saturday night or sometime next week. We'll come to that when we come to that. But I do want to start streaming more. I haven't done it in a little bit. So, yeah, I will see you guys then. Have a good one.